Hey friends, Dóri here for Gamereactor, and in this video I'm going to be tackling a project that I've been working on for quite some time, namely a PC build. It all started when we got this in for a quick look. This is the Shuttle SZ170 R8. Basically a small little computer case with a built-in motherboard. And I thought to myself, well, first of all, I need a new work computer, I need a new gaming computer, and I want to see just how powerful I can make this little thing. So I reached out to some of our friends in the industry, told them about my idea, and managed to get my hands on some of the best PC components on the market that still fit within the framework of this build. Starting up from MSI, we got the GTX 980 Ti graphics card with 6GB onboard DDR5 memory. Now this is something we had on the quick look a couple of times, measured great for us and worked well. So I'm looking forward to see if it'll actually be able to run in this little machine. From HyperX, we got a RAM kit, 2x16GB, totaling up to 32GB of RAM for all my video production needs from HyperX. Also from HyperX, we got a 240GB SSD. We're probably also going to fit the computer with a normal 4TB hard disk for all the storage needs, but for booting up and for Windows, this is going to come in handy. Last but not least, from Intel, we got the i7 6700K Skylake processor, ready for overclocking if we so desire. Now, with all these components, this should be one beast of a build. But let's cut to a quick montage of the assembly, and I'll be right back with the testing and the verdict. So here we are, a couple of weeks after I finished the build. We've been kind of delayed doing this last part of the video due to, well, E3 showed up, and well, we've been changing the set here and everything, and I had a hard time believing just how well this was working. So I wanted to properly push it through its paces.
Right. Yeah. What's the verdict here? Because I know you've been using it for, like, I think we're getting close to a month or something now at this point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just about.
And you've been using it both as a game machine and also as a work machine for video editing and junk.
I've been using it for editing. Our first impression series, Gamereactor Plays, we've been using this for capture on PC games, which is going to be ramping up now that I've set up my recording studio over there with a microphone and everything.
Yay.
So we're going to be using this for gameplay capture, and we're going to be using it for editing the show as well.
Right.
And well, just about everything. And I've plugged in like 3 screens into this, and yeah, it's great. And it's also way less noisy than I thought it would be.
Right.
And that's largely due to the cooling that MSI has put on the 980 Ti. And
that's also that's one thing I remember from when we had cracked it open for the first time. Like the way they've integrated CPU cooling with case cooling is really neat.
Yeah, yeah. Huge props to Shuttle on that, and yeah, this is my new little buddy.
One thing I've been wondering, as far as I remember, back when we were talking about putting this thing together, the power supply that this comes with.
Yeah.
The specs on it says it doesn't actually output enough wattage for the card we've put in.
Yes.
But you haven't had issues?
Yeah, the wattage on the power supply that's in here is less than the recommended minimum spec for the GTX 980 Ti.
Right.
However, that is kind of factoring in usage of everything inside the computer. It's thinking about hard drives and you know, basically everything that you're plugging in there. So we are below.
Okay.
And of course we have an SSD in there, which I'm mainly using from HyperX Fury. So that's booting up Windows and everything. And I'm mainly working on that hard drive as well when I'm editing. Although then I keep the files on the 2 terabyte normal hard drive that we put in there. But yeah. And that's also why I wanted to test it long term.
Yeah, of course. To
see if anything would burn out. But this has been running all day for, I mean, several weeks.
And when playing Overwatch and pushing 130 frames a second, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, on Ultra.
Yeah, no issue there.
Yeah, I'm super happy. Now, the components, if you want to build this and you order all the components on your own, and I'm going to give this in Danish currency because that's, well, where we are.
Yep.
This is about 10,500 Danish.
Yeah.
Now, of course, since we built this, the new generation of NVIDIA cards are out. And the 1060 was just announced a couple of days ago, which is about the same or slightly better performance than the 980 Ti.
At a much lower price point.
Yes, much lower price point. So if you buy the 1060 from MSI, as the price point has been announced now, this would be about 8,000.
Which is slightly above. That's like 750 euros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
oh wait, no, that's about 1,050 euros.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still.
Yeah. Nice little box that I can travel with as well. And with plenty of USB 3 plugs. So I'm going to mount a capture card on here as well. This is going to be a live streaming studio as well.
Also means you can plug a HTC Vive in or an Oculus Rift.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this has been, well, one of the first PC builds that I've done here for Gamereactor, and great success.
Yay!
Yes. So it works well and runs well, and we're going to be using it extensively, like I said, for gameplay capture on the site. All the Gamereactor plays are going to be recorded on this, and we're going to put a link into the description of all these videos back to this video, so you know what it's being used for.
Sure.
But yeah. So yeah, all that's left to do is just say huge thanks to the companies that sponsored this build for us. Thanks to MSI, thanks to HyperX, and of course Shuttle for sending us the case. And yeah, get out there and build. It's not that difficult. See you next time.